Hello everyone, it's Dominate here, and today we're going to do a traditional AFR draft. So for those of you who don't know or are unaware, Premier Draft is best of one, so you only play an opponent once. Traditional Draft means it's best of three, so you get to play the same opponent and you also get to sideboard. So it makes it a little bit different in the drafting aspect. Okay, so there is Gelatinous Cube, which is a removal spell and a creature. We could take Dragon's Fire though, because this card is just generally going to do the same thing as this, and it's for cheaper. But this has a body attached to it. I don't know, you could go either way. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the cube here. Also, it is double black though, so you could make an argument to try and stay open and just take the Dragon's Fire. But we're gonna take the cube. I like pretty much all of the dragons. I mean, I think they're all decently good and playable. I don't really like Critical Hit. Trickster's Talisman is okay, it's not amazing. Don't like Counter Magic. Yeah, so definitely would pick Dragon's Fire and it would be okay. Ooh, alright, well, I guess we were rewarded a little bit because one of the uncommons is Power Word Kill. I don't know what the person to the right of me took over Power Word Kill. It must have been a really good rare. But yeah, we'll just stick to black and take the Powered Word Kill. So in best of three, you get to sideboard in between your matches. So there's a lot more freedom in what cards you pick because you get to sideboard. So like say you're going against a really aggressive opponent. Okay, well, I haven't played this card yet. This does go well with like Hobgoblin Captains if we can get a lot of Hobgoblin Captains. I'm gonna try it. And the person, we've had 2 people pass this rare, so that means that they don't want to play it. Okay, Grim Wanderer, I do like a decent amount, and it's in our colors, so I think I'll take it. But anyway, so what I was saying is you get to choose sideboard cards instead. So like say you're against an aggressive opponent and your deck is a little more on the slow side. If you lose the first match just to an all-out aggressive beatdown fest, then you can sideboard in some cards that maybe you weren't playing, some lower costed creatures, or maybe higher toughness creatures to block better. You know, just things like that. Or cards like Plummet, where you almost never play those in best of 1 in your main deck, but in best of 3 you can pick up a Plummet or 2 and maybe side it against an opponent that has a lot of creatures, or sorry, a lot of flyers. Alright, so we can take the Improvised Weaponry, or we could take this. This card is just really good though. So I think I'm going to take this and be open to still being black-white. I think we're going to be black for sure, but we could be black-white or we could be red-black. And this card is pretty strong, so I'm going to take it here. Ooh, I do like Fly. And none of these cards are that great. We could take the Hired Hexblade, but I'm going to take the Fly. I think it's decent enough. Okay, so here I am going to take the Ghoul. Although if we are white, then we could search up for our enchantment. But the Ghoul is black, and we want to be black for sure. Shesra, I haven't been impressed with. Okay, so blue seems to be flowing, and that's probably because a lot of people think that blue is one of the worst colors, if not the worst color. We could play Check for Traps, or I could just try and get into this blue deck. Maybe be blue-black. Yeah, I'll take it on a speculative pick. Alright, well now we get the green. I like Pegasus better than I like Critical Hit. I mean, this card's not bad. It's looking like we're gonna be white black. And I think I would rather have this card than this card. So we'll take Dawnbringer Cleric. Alright, so let's put our red cards over here. We'll take a Clattering Skeletons. It's not my favorite card, but it's okay. We'll take this, but probably not play it. Set an Insight, probably not play it. So we're looking like we're a blue, white, or sorry, black, white. I get tempted by this card all the time. How many dice rolling will we have? I guess it depends on if we play the white or if we go blue-black. We could just take a Pegasus, which is a solid card. I used to think that you could turn treasures into it, but it says non-token artifacts, so you can't even use it on treasures. So this is even worse than I thought it was. Definitely just a constructed card. Let's take this and just see what comes. It looked like blue was pretty open and nobody wanted to be blue. Okay, let's put our goblin in the side. Like there's a blue dragon we could play. We could play Planar Ally if we want to stay white. Come to a river is okay. Or we could just take another skeleton. I think I'm going to take the Planar Ally. Wow, we have seen so many Dragon's Disciples. There's a Pixie Guide though. Oh man. I am waffling a bit, I realize. But our cards aren't that great. Let's take a Beholder, I guess. I don't know. None of these cards are super great. Alright, well this card's good. This card's good. Man, this card's even good. I think we just want the Borrow in though. And now we're kind of trying to go down the Esper Venture realm. So we'll put these cards to the side. We probably won't play these two blue, but I could totally see Splashing Fly. But right now we don't have very much Venture stuff. Ooh, Magic Missile is so good. Why is it here this late? What happened? I am going to take the Delver's Torch here. Let's put these in the side. I don't know though, because we could splash this. But I guess we don't have any dice rolling, so then it's just a 3-mana 2/3 that we're splashing. Yeah, let's take the torch. Okay, so we have Hawk or Pegasus. I like both. We have 4 drops already, so do I want the Hawk? Okay, I'll take my first Hawk. This might be crazy. Yeah, I talked myself out of it. I do want low drops, and this is really good with the Delver's Torch, but Pegasus is better. And I can't justify taking my Pegasus over, or my 1 drop over the Pegasus. You totally could though. Alright, none of these cards are super great for us. There's another skeleton. Yeah, we can take it. I don't love this card. I don't love these cards either. I still want to play this card. I haven't played it yet. We'll take a Herald. This can close out games sometimes. Ooh, another Pegasus. Okay. We are thick at 4 though. That's not great. I'll take the Dragon's Disciple just because we want some low creatures that can block better. But we don't even have a dragon yet. I'll take the Feign Death. We'll take the Mace, but we're probably not going to play it. It does work with flyers, and we have 3 Pegasus. Pegasi. What's the plural of Pegasus? Doesn't really matter about these cards. Let's see who's in our pod today. Who wants to play best of 3? Island with Birds, Cookie Chris, Toast Your Ravioli, Ross. Nice. Ooh. Okay, Eye of Vecna is a strong card, but so is Portable Hole as removal. We have some life gain, so we can make up for the loss. I'm gonna take it. We're not crazy aggressive, but we're like mildly aggressive. We're more mid-rangey though. Maybe we don't want Eye of Vecna. This card is good when you're aggressive and you don't really care about your life total because you're gonna kill them before it gets to it. Okay, so we have Precipitous Drop, which I think I'm gonna take. Or we could take the Thieves' Tools. So far we don't have any Fang Blades and we don't have any anything that gets through and does or gets a reward for doing damage. So Thieves' Tools isn't as great in our deck. So I'm just gonna take the Precipitous Drop. Alright. Well, here's a Cloister Gargoyle, but there's also Priest of the Ancient Lore, which just draws you a card and is pretty good. But this helps us venture again. And it's a good blocker. I think I'm going to take this. Oh wow, another one. Oops, didn't mean to click on it, but nobody loves the Priest of Ancient Lore. I think I'm not going to play Baleful Beholder. That could be wrong, but we'll see. Okay. So this one's between Monk or You Hear Something. This is removal, but we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, so we only have 3 removals? Yeah, so I think I have to take this here. Okay. Here's a Gargoyle. We could take the Champion for a 2-drop. Most of our 2-drops are good blockers. So it looks like we're setting ourselves up to win through the air, so that's why I want Cloister Gargoyle. This isn't a bad creature, and it's even better with the Torch. See, so like Dawnbringer Cleric is an example of a card where you don't have to play it in your main deck. You can, ooh, I will take you. Thank you, Steadfast Paladin. I really like this card. It's great. It helps you win races. A premium 2-drop for sure. But this, we might not even play in our main deck. And then if they're a deck that has enchantments, then we can bring it in as enchantment removal. But we'll see what our creature count is like. Oh my goodness. Another one? I think it still is better than Half Elf Monk. Oops. Oh no, whoa. Oh shoot. I did not mean to pick that. My bad. That's alright. Take the Vampire Spawn. Check for traps. Feign Death would probably not play. Do we have any way of splashing? I don't think so. We don't have any treasures. Except for our venture treasure. So maybe we don't play fly. Alright, here we are with our draft deck. We have 44 cards, so we need to make 4 cuts. Right off the bat, I think we can cut 1 Clattering Skeletons, and maybe even both. How much venture do we have? Oh, I think I am going to bring out the... Or let's see, we have 0 dragons, so I can take out Dragon's Disciple. Vampire Spawn we can take out. So on best of 3, one thing we do need to talk about is they don't have the hand smoother. So what that is on best of 1 events, they basically have something that when your deck shuffles, it makes sure that your hands are better suited so that not as many people lose to based on like mana screw or mana flood. So your hands in best of 1 are almost they're not fixed perfectly, but they're fixed more than it should be. So in best of 3 there is no hand smoother, so you'll probably see as I'm drafting or as I'm playing that there will be some hands where we have like 6 lands and then some hands where we have 0 lands, just because it's a true shuffle. So we definitely want to run 17 lands. You almost always want to run 17 lands in a 40 card deck, but in best of 3 especially, you want to run 17, even 18 sometimes. But our curve isn't super high. Gonna go like this. We don't have a ton of enter the battlefield effects, but we do have a few, so I think Feign Death is good for this. Maybe we just take out to check for traps. I don't know though, because it's kind of like a removal spell. Actually, I think we should take out Dawnbringer Cleric and bring in check for traps. We could also play Half Elf Monk. A Baleful Beholder we could also play. Oh, there we go. And then if we need enchantment removal, we can bring that in, but I think this is our deck. We'll keep Cube as our box art. Alright, I'll see you in the best of 3 matches. Another reason that people play best of 3 is because it's not ranked, so you have no idea who you're playing against. It could be the #1 person in the world. Yeah, see, like, look at this. We have 4 planes. We do have Eye of Vecna, so that can get us to draw cards. So I think I'm going to keep it because of the eye, but and most of our deck is white. But a lot of people like best of 3 because you don't know who you're playing against. So sometimes you have someone that's a lot worse than you, sometimes you have someone that's a lot better than you. It's kind of unpredictable that way. Ooh, we did draw a Monk of the Open Hand, but I think we're going to save that for a turn where we can do 2 spells. That was a good draw also, except all of our creatures die to this Javelineer. Which is kind of funny. So if I do it, then I can only play Monk. If I don't do it, I can draw a card and have Priest of Ancient Lore. Okay, so like now I can do this and this. Then if they equip the torch, I can block with Monk of the Open Hand. I'm okay making that trade. My 1-drop for their 1-drop. Their 1-drop did get in some damage though. Got in 2 attacks. So I do like best of 3. Normally what I do is on my main account I will I'll play best of 1 on all of my accounts for the beginning of the season, just so I can get a feel for the format. But then as the format, oops, I don't know if I should have done that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to. I didn't really mean to do that. I was probably just going to play Priest of Ancient Lore there. But I usually play at the beginning of the format best of 1 mostly on my 3 accounts. But then as the season goes on and it's kind of, the format is kind of discovered and I've learned what I like, then I play best of 3 on my 2 side accounts, and I only play best of, ooh, that's a good card. And I only play best of, we're gonna decline. So they're a little ways away from playing this, so I think we play, oh wait, we can't even play the cube. Interesting, so we could play this. And then have you hear something on the watch. We do want another swamp for a cube, so we're gonna take a hit from the Inferno when it comes out. What would be awesome is if they attack with Ogre and then play Inferno of the Star Mounts when they can't haste it. Ooh. 2 treasure tokens. We'll block. I'm blocking in case they want to use a trick. But really what we hope happens is that after this they just play their Inferno. Inferno of the Star Mounts, and I can Gelatinous Cube. Except it won't kill it, it has to dissolve. So I'll need 7 mana in order to dissolve it. So next turn I'll have 6 mana. Oh wow, they didn't play anything? That's weird. I don't think we want to do this because we want our life total to stay high. I'm surprised they didn't play their dragon. That means they have something here. Or maybe they just want to get in with the dragon. I'll attack with my ghoul. My guess is that they didn't play the dragon because they want to be able to get in for 6 the turn that they play it. Okay, so I can't save that. Oh, it does 6 damage. That's why Dragon's Fire is so good in this set. Okay. So we're gonna cube the dragon. But we're gonna take 6 from it. At least we got rid of their removal, or one of their removals. Inferno of the Star Mounts is definitely a good card. So see, like if you were a green deck, you could maybe bring in Plummet, because you know that that deals with this Inferno. Yeah, I think we pay one more time. Ooh, this kills non-dragons though, so I can't use it. I guess I should have attacked first. Especially because if they kill my cube and attack, then I'm basically dead if they can pump it. I guess they wouldn't have removal and be able to attack, or to pump. So let's see if they do have removal. We have 6 mana, so we really want to get to 7 mana so that we can dissolve this. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh wait, it stays on the battlefield so it doesn't get rid of it. That's actually better for us, as long as we don't use this as mana. We're not going to do that. Okay, so we will play this on their paladin. We could have played a Pegasus and just had a blocker, but I'd rather do this. Make a treasure. Oh, we still can play Pegasus with this treasure, but we need to make sure it doesn't tap that one. So we go like this. Yeah, so this actually like helped our gelatinous cube, which is kind of funny, because they're not going to have enchantment removal or artifact destruction. They could have the plundering barbarian. Oh, they're playing this card. Do they have lots of dragons? This card is only good if you have lots of dragons, which I don't think they do because they're only on red-white. I don't think we can keep paying because we're pretty low on life. This does gain life. I think we attack with both of these and then play out Herald. Alternatively, we could play the Pegasus and hold up Power Word Kill. Oh, look, that's perfect. Go like this. Then when it enters the battlefield, it will pump the priest. That's fine. I'm gonna play Herald. I know this isn't like his name is Harold, but it sounds like it's Harold. Herald of Hadar. This we can't kill with Power Word Kill. They're getting all of the Power Word Kill stuff that we can't kill. So if we attack with both, that's interesting. I think we do, because if we get them low enough, then we can herald. We can use the dice roll to make them lose 2 life. So, oh yeah, see, like they didn't chomp, so I don't know if they know about Herald's dice roll ability. And they're on the mat. Oh no, they are on Fandelver, so they can create a 1/1 goblin or a treasure token, but it doesn't matter. I guess in theory they could use the rope and attack with the planar ally to gain 1 life, but then they would just be dead in the air. So I think we got this one. Also in best of 3, so normally when you're playing best of 1 you have these little timers and there's no like time clock, but for best of 3 the way that they do it is each player has 30 minutes of their own time. So if you look, I'm at 24:46, my opponent is at 23:52. So this is for the whole match, so all 3 games you have to finish within that time. So it definitely is possible to lose on a clock if you have long grindy games. And if you play all 3 of them. I've personally never lost on the clock before. I play pretty fast though. I feel like I'm a fast player. Which, not saying that it matters if you're a slow player. I mean, I probably make mistakes a lot because I play so fast. Oh yeah, see. We can even draw. No, we can't because we can't dice roll. So we'll just decline. Yeah, they're just dead. A 1. Alright. So we won game 1. So now we get to look at our sideboard. So they do have a flyer that is scary, and we don't have very many ways to deal with it. So I might bring in the half-elf monk because it can tap the flyer down. So like if we go like that, then what else? We could bring in like the +2 mace to try and like pump our flyers, but this would still only be a 4/5. This would be a 5/5. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it like this. We did see minimus containment. Is that what it's called? Minimus containment. So we could bring in, if we can check for traps their dragon, that would be amazing. Power word kill wasn't great against them, but I promise it'll hit a lot of creatures. They just happen to have all of the other creatures. We could take out Eye of Vecna, because we're going to be on the draw. Let's take this out and put in Dawnbringer Cleric, because we're on the draw, so we're already going to be up like 1 card in theory. Alright, so now if we win this one, then we move on. If we lose, then we play a 3rd round, or a 3rd game, to determine who gets the best of 3. And the loser gets to choose if they want to play... Oh, see, look! This is the hand I was talking about. 6 lands and 1 creature. And you almost always want to mulligan those. Sometimes you can keep them, but... too bad we can't play Grim Wanderer on 2. This card would be busted if you could play it on 2. Oh, I drew a Plains. I should have gotten rid of another Plains. So in theory, they could just kill us fast. Oh, alright. They could kill us before we even do anything. Now we'll be able to play our these cards. We want to play this to block, to trade when we can play Grim Wanderer, so I think I'm going to Cloister Gargoyle first. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll play Cloister Gargoyle first. We'll scry 1. That's a decent blocker. I'm actually going to keep that, surprisingly. I'm not a huge fan of this card, but it's a good blocker, and they're super aggressive this game. They have removal for my Gargoyle. No. Okay, we saved 3 damage. They took 2. Okay, that's good for us. They're just playing a potion and not adding to the board. Or maybe now they will. They're 1 mana away from playing the dragon if they have it. Whew. I think instead of playing the 1 blocker, I'm going to play 2. They do have removal, so I bet they have Dragon's Fire in their hand. No attacks, obviously. Oh, they could have... It could have just been that, actually, that was causing the stick. Yeah, it looked like it was just the Potion of Healing, so I don't think they have Dragon's Fire in their hand. Okay, planar ally, and they use their mana, their treasure, so I don't think they have the dragon in their hand either. Okay, interesting. So I think I just play half-elf monk and do nothing and get attacked for 1 billion in the sky. They can have a 5/3 flyer. Oh no! They contained our monk. They know that it can tap, so it's a strong creature to have against their flyers. The good news is they're not attacking with these. Not a top. So we can cube the flyer. Then attack with this and see if they trade, which they probably won't. Oh! Yeah, they probably thought we had feigned death. That was a smart move from them. Alright, they have double minimus containment. Paladin. Ooh. So I will trade with theirs, and then I'll play my Grim Wanderer. So they could double block or just take it. Looks like they're just taking it. And now their rapier, it can make it a 4/2, either of their creatures, which still trades with my creatures, so I'm doing okay. Oh, the torch is a different story. This is interesting. So if I want to block, I have to 2-for-1 myself, but that's their lifelinker, so I think it's worth it. Ugh. The question is, do I get rid of my gargoyle? No, I probably just do it like this. Then it doesn't matter. These are both gonna die anyways. Okay. I'll attack with my Grim Wanderer. They could double block. Oh no. Alright. Play 1 land. I have a bunch of mana. I'm scared for their Inferno Dragon. The good news is that if they equip, they're probably gonna put the... Oh wait. They can't equip both equipment, just that one. Okay, good for us. Can our Grim Wanderer get there? I'm gonna sandbag the land, so I'm gonna hold 1 land in my hand at all times. Ooh, that's rough. Oh no. They can't attack because... So I think... Let's see. I attacked them for 6 in the air this turn. That goes to 8. Then I can chump once with the gargoyle. So I think we're winning this race. The problem is if they draw their Inferno of the Star Mount, then I'm in big trouble. Okay. So they're gonna equip. Hit me for 7. Or hit me for 8? We've drawn, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've also scryed away 1 land. So I think I do chump this turn. I could go down to 2. But, ooh. That's a good card. So I attack with both. And then play this. I don't know why I tapped both white sources. And then we're going to destroy enchantment. And this one, and get our elf monk back. I guess I could have done it before combat to get in for 1 damage because this has vigilance. But now we can tap their creature. Yeah. So it looks like we got the win. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. What's the 3rd level? Whenever a creature you control attacks up to 1 target creature, blocks if this combat if able. Oh, blocks it this combat if able. Alright, good game, Samurai Wizard. There we go. So we won the first round. Here, I'll actually go to the screen with you so you can see what the rewards are like. So in traditional, you play 3 rounds no matter what. So it's not like if you lose the first 2, you don't get to play your 3rd. You can play 3 rounds no matter what. But the rewards are structured very differently than in Premier. So I'll show you once we get there. If the server ever loads. Okay, here it comes, maybe. Alright. Alright, so here we are. So you get 3 rounds no matter what. If you go 1 and 2, okay, we'll start this. If you go 0 and 3, you get 1 pack and all the cards you drafted, obviously. So the 15 cards from the 3 packs that you draft. Then you get 1 pack. If you go 1 and 2, you get 1 pack. So these 2 are the same, which puts off a lot of people from drafting traditional. Then if you go 2 and 1, you get 1,000 gems, so you don't break even on your buy-in. And then if you go 3 and 0, you get 3,000 gems in 6 packs. So this doubles your entry fee, right? Because it's 1,500 gems or 10,000 gold. So the reward for winning 3-0 is way big. You can get a lot of gems from this if you consistently win 3 and 0. But also, if you're going 2 and 1, then you're losing gems, right? So that's kind of how they balance it out. So I know this reward system kind of puts people off, but I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it always feels great if you win 3 and 0, but then also if you lose your first 2 matches, you know the highest you can get is 1 pack, so that's kind of sad. But I just love drafting anyways, so I play to play. I like playing Magic, and obviously with Arena, you can play for free, which I am so grateful for, if you just know how to save up your gold and then only use your gold on the drafting. Alright, we're up against Sedulous Turtle. So let's see how this one goes. Normally, it's just best to play, or to go on the play. Most decks want to be on the play. You can listen to like the strategies. I know Reed Duke and like Ben S, they talk about it a lot, about whether you should be on the play versus the draw, and like LSV too. But most decks, you just want to be on the play. Looks like we have a good hand. There was a pause when they only had 1 mana up, so I think they might have Spiked Pit Trap, which is the 1 mana artifact for flash, but I don't know why they wouldn't play it. Alright, we got the black-white mirror, Orzhov. Are they gonna kill my ghoul? They did! That wasn't very nice. So I think I am gonna check for traps here. Alright, so if it's an instant or sorcery, we get it. Oh, wow. Alright, so they're splashing Orcus. Huh. So I lose 1 life no matter what. What do I get rid of though? They have 4 lands in their hand. They don't have any way to splash yet, but Orcus is a really good card. But honestly, I think I'm gonna take either the ally or the dragon. Let's take off the ally because then they'll be back a turn and I lose 1 life. Because we want them to be behind trying to catch up. So if we go borrow in Pegasus, we're going to have some really good attacks. Ooh! Wow, that was a good draw for them. This, when it enters the battlefield, if they have less lands, then they get to put a plains into play. Wow, that was so good for them. So strong. That's a good card for us. This kills their Orcus, but not... Oh wait, no it doesn't. It's a demon. Oh wow. Our power word kill has not been hitting a ton of things this deck, or this day. Okay, are they gonna play Gloomstalker? Another ally? What? So I can power word kill that. Oh wait, no I can't. It's an angel. I keep forgetting. So let's just play our Pegasus. Alright, we have to try and race them, which isn't going to be easy, especially with the white dragon. Power word kill. Why are you getting shown up in all of our games today? Usually this card is amazing, and like it still can kill cards, but just not their dragon, their demon, or their angel. And their little doggy gets vigilance, so unless I trade with it. So I can attack for 6 in the air this turn, but then they're going to play the white dragon. Huh. Rough. And not rough like the dog. Alright, they are thinking long and hard about which... Ooh, Tomb of Annihilation. Trying to be all aggro. Gloomstalker. Nice. So I could do a few things. I could power word kill the dog and then attack with borrow in and the Pegasus. I think I'm going to. What? Do they have a feign death? Oh, okay. Deadly Dispute. That's not terrible. But that means they guarantee to play their creature next turn. Their dragon. Yikes. Then we play Grim Wanderer. And hope that we can get there somehow. I have no idea how we're going to. They're just going to play White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we're gonna have to like chump with the Pegasus. Well, actually it depends on what they tap with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is, each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card. We'll probably just discard our skeletons because we're not getting in on the ground. So see, all of this time is taking off of their clock and not on mine. So some people don't like traditional also because of that, because it can take someone a full 30 minutes to play. Oh, whoa. Are they they're splashing red and blue? That's crazy. Huh. This is real rough. I think we're dead, but we'll keep playing. If I attack with my Grim Wanderer, then we're dead. If I don't, we're dead. So I'm just gonna send it in. And they'll block with Orcus. Or maybe they won't and somehow we'll survive. No, because they have Blue Eyes White Dragon behind this. Yeah, we're just dead. So I'm just gonna give up. Good game, we'll go to game 2. Alright, so they have a really greedy splashy deck with a ton of flyers. So I think I do want half Monk Elf again for the same reason. We want to be pretty brutal and beat them down. It's like maybe Eye of Vecna isn't good. Maybe like that. Run it. They had a pretty powerful hand. Let's see if they draw another one. I like our hand. They didn't have a ton of removal, they just had a ton of power. There's one of our removal spells. It's pausing. What is it pausing for? 2 mana. So maybe we'll be able to aggro them out. So we'll see what they play. We could Precipitous drop a 2 power or 2 toughness creature. Alright, they got the Esper mana. Or we could just cube and this adds 4 power. Ooh. Alright, so we can't drop that. So I think we just cube it. Now we have Pegasus to follow behind, so we can make our cube flying. And we don't really care about Hamapashar being on the field as much, because they have no way to venture right now. We just care about getting a blocker out of the way. Oh, do they have removal for my cube? Maybe. Maybe they were reading it. Ooh, Nadar. Interesting. So maybe I do dissolve it this turn, because Nadar with Hama is a really good combo. This is crazy that they're splashing Orcus too. It's quite greedy, but there are lots of treasures in this set, so you can make splashes like that. Alright, so is this sorcery speed? No, you can do it anytime. So I'm going to attack these two. Going to do the cube, so I'm going to dissolve for 3, and that will be my whole turn. Do they have Feigned Death? Oh, they do. So I'm gonna let that trigger happen. Gonna dissolve, then I'm gonna sack my cube because we don't want this coming back with as a 4/4. They gave me a nice, so hit that, thanks. They do get a venture every time they attack with that. But they're ways away from completing a dungeon. So we could attack over it with Pegasus, or we could play Herald. We could drop it so it's a 1/1 so it can't attack. Alright. Well. Interesting. I think we do this. And I'm okay trading 2 of these because they aren't going to get in with one of their creatures. I know this is a 2-for-1, but I only have 2 1s. Which might mean that they have Orcus in their hand. If they're putting... Oh, no, because Orcus only does mana value. And they need a treasure. Okay. Let's see what happens this turn. We both have 4 cards. They could have Blue Eyes White Dragon and tap my Herald. That would be kind of bad. Oh, looks like they don't. Create a treasure token. So now they could play Blue Eyes White Dragon or Orcus. If they play Orcus for -1, it kills both of my creatures. Oh, Zombie Ogre. Okay, that's a good card too. What do I want to do? So I could attack with Herald and with Ghoul. And then be ready to sack. And if they block Zombie Ogre on Herald, I can Precipitous drop it after. And then I can Grim Wanderer. If they take it, then I'm fine with that. If they do block Zombie Ogre on Ghoul, then I think I'm okay with that trade. Or that... I guess I can't. Yeah, so I think I have to do Precipitous Drop and Grim Wanderer. Our opponent's at 19. Yeah, so our clocks are still fine. But if you're in a game where your opponent's taking a long time... Ooh! Ooh! Hello. Okay, let's think about this. Would I rather kill Zombie Ogre or... Actually... Yeah, I want to kill Zombie Ogre, right? I can't kill both. So I just kill Zombie Ogre. Sacrifice my priest. And play this. We'll scry one. We could have done make them lose one life. Oh, this is a decent card, but I don't think yeah, I don't think we need it right now. So now if they attack, we have Pegasus to lift one of our creatures over them. Let's see what they play. If they have Blue Eyes White Dragon, then we're in trouble. Oh, do they have Orcus? If they have Orcus, we're also in trouble because it's a flyer. I mean, we're not in trouble like dead, but we can't win next turn. That's all I'm saying. So they can Orcus for -3, but they wouldn't want a -3 because that would kill their whole board. They can Orcus to get Hama Pashar back. Yep, there it is. To get Hama Pashar. And now they get a venture in each room twice. Wow, that's so strong. Interesting they left Planar Ally back. Okay, they didn't. So now they get to do both twice. So they get to scry 4. And then create 4 black 1/1s tokens. It's pretty strong. I'm gonna save my Pegasus for the next turn. The question is, do I trade for Nadar this turn? I think I have to, right? Because it has Vigilance anyways. They kept 2 on top. That's scary. So many skeletons. Okay, so I can play an angel or I could play 2 ground creatures. I think they're less likely to attack if I play my 2 ground, or less likely to stay back. So I think we go like this. And they can scry 3 twice, so they get to scry 6. And we just have to hope that they don't have another flyer. Or hope that they don't kill Herald. I guess if they kill Herald, then we're kind of in trouble. Okay, yep, attack with both of those, good. Hitting us for 8. Get to scry 6. That's insane. And honestly, they might not even remove Herald because they don't think I have a flyer. I think they only saw 1 Pegasus in our first game, so they don't know that we have 3. They're taking their time scrying. So we're at 22 and they're at 16. So we're 6 minutes ahead on the clock. Okay, 1 top, 2 bottom. One top, 2 bottom, so they kept the same one on top. Okay, this is it. What do they play? Oh, no! Are you serious? That is so funny. Oh man. Okay, so if I do this, do they have a counterspell too? What do they have? Do it on this, then I'll gain 3 life. Oh man, I think we're losing this one. If they attack in the air, then I have to chump. And then, yeah, I think we're just dead on board, aren't we? Because we'll block the Angel and then Hammer. And then they still have 8 damage. Yeah, we're dead. They could think that we have a trick, so maybe they won't attack with everybody. Because I've definitely been in that position where you're like, well, I think I have lethal, but should I attack? And then they have a trick, and then you lose. So, it just depends on what type of player they are. Most of the time, you would want to send everything just to make them have it. I'm going to put a full control mode on so that if they pass to combat, they'll feel a stick. Yep, like that. So maybe now they're a little more hesitant. It's just a little mind game you can play. It doesn't work very often, and most players know. They can tell the difference between full control and priority. Oh, it did work. Interesting. No, no. Okay, I get to venture. Oh shoot, I didn't think about that. I get to play a card for free twice. Yikes, don't get a dragon. Dang it, they got the dragon. No, that was our chance. Oh man, now we're just dead. Alright, good game. We were so close. They had a crazy deck. But good job, Oppo. Well played, well played. Alright, Duck Dingus. So we're 1-1. So if we want some gems, we need to win this. And we always want gems, right? Right, everybody? We have eye and removal. I'm gonna keep it. And cube. Hopefully our power word kill will kill something this game. I am gonna pay. Okay. No green, or no white mana. I said green because I was looking at the cube. Ooh, alright. That's pretty good. Question is, we don't pay now. We did draw this. We could kill both of their creatures. Or we could cube one of their creatures and slow them down. Or we could borrow in, but this only blocks one of their creatures. I think I'm into this, honestly. And I know these creatures aren't like amazing, but we have the cube for a better creature, and they're definitely an aggressive deck. So, okay, so now we can play cube and hold up Feign Death, which is actually a pretty sick combo if you can dissolve their creature. So like next turn if we dissolve it, then they kill it. Oh yep, see like this? It would have been better, obviously, if we had dissolved it. Now it's a 5/4. Decline. I could dissolve, but I don't even know if I want to. I kind of just want to attack. Let's just get our creatures out there. Because now we want to be the beatdown. We're hoping that we dodged their creatures. Alright, so they don't have removal for the cube right now. Decline. Now we can Pegasus the cube, because we don't want to block with the cube. Can even send in with both. They're taking 10? Oh man, they just took it. Took it like a champ. Ooh, that's a good card. Now they can equip for free. Oh, yikes. Let's see, are they dead? No. Wow. 6/1 trample? Shoot. Is there a way that we could win next turn? Because this will be a 6, 7, 8. Oh man, we're 1 point short. So I think we have to block and take 3. Oh, we need removal. Yikes. If we attack, are we dead? This is +2 +0 for each equipment attached. So if they attach this, it's a 4/1. And if they attach this, it's a 7/1. But if they attach it to Bruner, then it's just huge. Yeah, so I don't think we can attack this turn. We have to threaten to trade with Bruner. And honestly, I think we need to gain the 1 life. Yep. Yep. 7-2 Trampler. 8-2 Trampler. Let's see what they do. Okay, wait. If I don't block, then we'll have 4 attackers and they'll have 2 blockers. Then they're just dead to the cube being flown. This is risky. Do they have improvised weaponry? No, they don't. I think we might have done it. Nope. Don't want to pay for that. Okay, so now we Pegasus the cube and attack all. Wow, look at that. The 1 life from this saved us. Okay, so now we get to sack this. Good game. The 1 life saved us. That was crazy. Okay, so they are super aggressive and have a bunch of equipment. So we want big toughness creatures. Like Cloister Gargoyle is good for toughness. Power Word Kill does kill their Bruner. I'm going to take out... Eye of Vecna hasn't been great for us because we're not that aggressive, so... We might even want Vampire Spawn for the life. That is interesting. Like, we could put in Vampire Spawn instead of... I don't know what we'd put it in instead of. Maybe like 1 priest. No, priest is too good. Alright, we're gonna run it like this. Alright, we stole the victory for that one. Now we need to do it again. This is for gems. Gems are on the line. This looks like an excellent hand. Oh my goodness. Ooh, they mold. Ooh, another removal spell. Okay. Let's see what they play. We're gonna want to check for traps. Actually... Okay. We are gonna play this. No blocks. Life gain is really valuable for us. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do this and this and gain 3 life. Or 2 life, sorry. No attacks. And our Dawnbringer Cleric blocks the Priest of Ancient Lore well. Right now they don't have pack tactics, so we could trade for their Hobgoblin Captain. They have the Ranger's Hawk. Steadfast Paladin. They are dumping their hand. So we could check for traps and then power word kill. The question is, what do we power word kill? The Hawk or just the Hobgoblin Captain? Or anything? Yeah, because I think we want a 3/3. Because a 3/3 is really good on this board. Okay, that's good for them. Ooh. Wow. Okay, the bird attacks. We're gonna play this with our black mana tapped. Okay, so we could attack all and then pump our team and hope that they don't double block things. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am so sorry, Avo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was so brutal. I am sorry, Avo. Wow. I mean, honestly, if I were them, I would have not thought of this card, because you almost never see it do the rouse the party side. And I would have thought I maybe had like one trick. So I think their blocks were okay. And honestly, I would have done the same thing probably. But this was one card, and now I was going to kill 4 of their creatures and lose none of mine. So that was pretty devastating for them. I totally understand it. Oh man. All right, we did it. We went 2-1. So that's average. Well, actually, technically it's better than average because you have a 66.666% win rate. If you want a better win rate, then play best of 3. It increases your win rate by a decent amount most of the time. All right, we got 1,000 gems, 4 packs, and it was a pretty good deck. I'll put it back up. We can look at it. So you could see how we were adapting to the decks that we saw, with the sideboarding going on. So like we brought in Dawnbringer Cleric, we brought in Half Elf Monk, we took out Clattering Skeletons. Our deck wasn't very aggressive, so we had to kind of play against the aggressiveness of our opponents. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty solid deck. Like, we didn't have any crazy rares. Gelatinous Cube was good. Priest of Ancient Lore is a good card. Eye of Vecna, it's good, but it didn't really shine in our deck because we weren't aggressive. And the life gain mattered, or the life drain mattered for us. But yeah, overall, a pretty good deck. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far to the video, put #traditional, because this is my first traditional video. And if you want to see more traditional, I mean, I'm going to do some more traditional drafts for sure, but if you want to see like a higher percentage of traditional videos versus my premiere videos, let me know in the comments. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you all.